and welcome to Chain Reaction. My name's Bob Mortimer, and tonight I'm going to be interviewing my comedy hero, Mr. Vic Reeves.
Bob, can I just say...
Oh, here we go.
For the, for the benefit of the listeners...
OK.
You're a lot taller and fatter than...
Yes.
I mean, 6'8" and about 50 stone.
Yeah.
And wearing what I can only describe as the tiniest little Speedos. Nothing else, apart from that bus conductor's ticket machine round your neck. But that's kind of given people the image, I think, that they probably want to continue with this interview. Anyway, carry on.
Have you ever considered hanging a chain between your nipples that goes ting-ting?
Oh, I knew you'd mention that, wouldn't you?
So, I suppose interviewing you, Vic, the first thing, I'd better get the big question out of the way first, that everyone wants to know the answer to. So here goes. Have you ever been to Whitby?
Oh. The home of Dracula.
Yeah.
I've been to the Dracula Experience, and what an experience that is.
All right. It's
about a room that's about 7 foot square.
Yeah.
With a picture of the Count.
The who? Come on, don't start doing that.
The Count Dracula.
Count Dracula.
So there's that.
Is he your favourite monster?
Was it werewolf or werewolf?
I honestly don't know what.
Anyway, returning to your very important question.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I've been to Whitby. I enjoyed the Abbey, the what was it called? The Dracula Experience.
Yeah.
The Abbey.
Yeah.
The harbour.
Did you try and find any Whitby Jet?
Whitby Jet and Maggie's Fish and Chip restaurants.
Yeah.
Is that the Magpie?
The Magpie, yeah.
Thank you for that question.
So there we are. We've got that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. We can carry on now.
What's that you're looking at? What's in your hand?
It's the questions for you.
But what is this, a telephone?
It is a telephone, yeah. Vic, can you remember when we first met?
Were we working on the same cruise ship? I think we were. I think we were both shovelling coal.
Yeah. Out of the ship into the sea.
No, into the engine. It was a very small engine.
What's the biggest engine you've ever lifted up your bare hands?
Everyone I've ever worked on. Lifted up?
Yeah.
The biggest?
Yeah, I've seen you lift a pretty big one, so you'd better get this right.
Right, well, you know Apollo 11? It was on the stand, right?
Yeah.
And Buzz Aldrin said, I'm not getting in that unless someone fixes that engine, puts it in. So I had to fiddle about with it and then pushed it back in. He said, Buzz and Alan Armstrong.
Alan Armstrong. And who was the other
actor,
one?
Isn't he?
The other one, Pat Nevin.
Anyway, I've forgotten what your question was. But I put the engine back up in the Apollo 11. They all said, thanks a bunch,
fantastic job.
Thanks very much. We're off to the moon. I'll send you back a postcard. I'll give you a ring when I get there.
At long last, we can fly back home to the moon. Here's a good one.
Who sent this one in?
Who have brought...
Sent in by Mrs. P. Barker.
Vic, who has brought a longer pipe into your premises? Dino Rod or the fire brigade?
Well, I've had numerous experiences with Dino Rod, as you probably know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, with my problem. The fire brigade haven't ever been... touch wood, they haven't been
I went to see Dr. Hook once. It was the worst prostate exam I'd ever had.
Oh, it's a job.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, good. Yeah. That's good.
Now, you're often mistaken for an MP. Yeah. Would you like to tell us any more about that? Why?
Well, I'm not... No, I've been mistaken by people for being other people.
Yeah?
Lester Piggott.
Right.
Usually when I'm kneeling in church. People pat me on the head for good luck. Yeah. At the races.
Do you think it's better luck to pat an American or a European on the head?
Well, I always pat Americans on the head.
Yeah, it does bring a decent amount of luck, doesn't it?
It's got a lot of luck.
Yeah, especially if you pop a walnut in the pocket as you do it. So, no, it's you told me you're often mistaken for MPs.
MPs, yeah, and congressmen.
Congressmen.
Local councillors.
OK, that's as far as you want
I'm
to
not
say.
going any further than that.
OK.
Who are you mistaken for?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm often mistaken for Kevin Spacey. No, I am.
I know, you are. And quite often mistaken for Sinead O'Connor.
Vic, do you like things that are a little bit different? Generally, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that question's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, do you like things that are a little bit different?
Yeah, I like things that are different, different to the other things.
Right.
The things that I like the other things that are different when they're in direct opposition.
Yeah. So is it a passing feeling as they become familiar?
No, it's a very familiar feeling, darling.
Yeah. OK. On Sundays, do you do your homework before your bath or after?
Well, I'll take you through Sunday, if you like.
God, I didn't ask you to take me through all
Sunday
of
morning,
Sunday.
I race the whippets. Then I have me Sunday dinner.
What's your Sunday dinner, Vic?
Bread. Then I go...
I always thought you had some salt with your bread, but have you packed that in?
No, it's just bread. Then I go to the swings.
Right.
And then show off a bit, I must admit.
You're pretty good at that.
Then I go home, do my homework, have my bath, and then I go to bed, and that's it. Just after songs of praise.
Yeah? Habit of a lifetime, innit?
Yeah.
Did you turn the gas off?
Do you remember
we...
Harry Seacombe on Highway? Wasn't he good?
Yeah. But he didn't have any legs on Highway.
Do you remember his... Did he not?
He didn't have any legs at all.
Do you
For
remember...
Highway, they attached his feet directly to his torso. And then he knew he was doing Highway. What was Highway about?
No one knows.
Vic, on a much more serious note now, please respect the question. Do you think dogs have got a lot bigger recently?
I think it's probably what we're feeding them. Yeah, you don't know.
And what are you feeding them?
Meat. Dog meat.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all know that they're a lot hairier than they used to be.
Well, you can ride them a lot easier now.
What's the longest journey you've done on the back of a dog?
On a St Bernard.
I'd say, but I don't care what breed it is.
I've done... You know, in Hannibal, went over the Alps.
Yeah. You were following me.
Well, I didn't follow him, no, because I'm not that old.
Yeah.
No, I did that journey.
Right,
And I was told it was going to get filmed for a television programme.
Yeah.
But there was no cameras that I could see.
That happens to a lot of our programmes, doesn't it?
We just turn up and do it and there's no one there.
I know that you're very fond of spending time in supermarkets.
Yeah.
Yeah? How do you pass the time in supermarkets?
Well, I'm very interested in the cool aisles.
Of course you are, yeah.
The colder aisles.
Yeah.
So, on a hot day, I like to get dressed up appropriately. Get me parka on.
Yeah.
And get in the
So
freezers.
you dress inappropriately?
No, I'm appropriate for the cold aisles.
Rightio.
I dress in my parka, scarf, and then when I get round to the hotter aisles, I just take it all off.
Right.
When I'm round by the cereals, I'm generally nude.
Yeah. What do you think's the most boring aisle? Medicines, that one?
No, I like that one.
All right.
Cleaning
products?
No, I like that. Do you know what? I can't think of an aisle. Bread. The bread aisle.
What's wrong with
the
it?
aisle of bread.
Yeah?
I'm not bothered about that.
They don't put a lot of effort into the bread aisle because they know it's going to shift, don't they, basically? It's all a bit willy-nilly, isn't it? Apart from the rustic artisan stuff, which I know you love, Vic. The nutty...
Do you like bread? You like bread, don't you?
I like white sliced bread.
Do you not bother with the brown stuff?
No.
What about a rye? Do you like a rye bread?
No, it's not a bread, is it? It's just an indulgence.
Is it a cake?
It's nearer to a
What
cake.
about the malt loaf? Bob, what about the malt loaf?
No, it's too moist.
You don't often see the malt loaf anymore, do you? Nice with a good inch of butter on it. Isn't it?
I like white sliced bread, and I always think it's very instructive because we, of course, live near the ports, the South Ports. And we, of course, see a lot of the French tourists, shopping tourists coming over, and what they fill their car with is white sliced bread. It's true.
And water.
And water, yeah, because they don't have much water left in France, do they?
The reservoirs have all dried up.
Now, one of your great loves, of course, is trumpet playing. Playing your trumpet.
Yeah.
Again, is it true that you only use Pearson's trumpet wax? That's the only one you use?
Well, I was taught how to play the trumpet by Miles Davis.
Right, you.
On a caravanning holiday near Lowestoft. It was just me and Miles. We had a lovely time.
What was Miles like? Was he all right?
Oh, he was a lovely fella.
Quiet as a mouse or Vic Bobby?
You know, he was doing Bitches Brew at the time.
Yeah.
But you know the big specs that he wears?
Yeah.
We got them at a fun fair. You know when you do the grabber thing?
Yeah.
He won them.
Yeah.
In one of the grabber things.
He cock hoop,
and he put them on. I said, hey, Miles, you look terrific in them.
Yeah.
And he said, what, really? I was having him on. I said, yeah, you look great. You want to wear them from now on? And he did.
Yeah.
But he taught me how to play the trumpet.
Right.
In one afternoon.
OK. And of course, I know you're very good, and that was just from one afternoon.
Yeah.
And do you use Pearson's trumpet wax or
No,
anything?
I don't.
You
I don't use a trumpet wax.
Do you not wax your trumpet at all? No, so do you not wax it at all?
The mouthpiece.
The mouthpiece, yeah.
I put butter on it.
Butter, oh, yeah. That's
Anchor.
That's the old-fashioned way.
You know,
do you
one
believe...
that Johnny Rotten sells.
Deep down, do you believe that Anchor is a butter? Deep down.
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
I went and had a tattoo and asked for an anchor. And that's what I got. I got just a block of butter that's tattooed on the back.
Would you...
Do you know what? I can conjure up a sneeze at any time I like.
Go on, then. I've got to ask you now, but I'm having a sneeze.
Oh, I was going to do one. It's gone now.
Would you quite like...
Yeah, it's gone.
Would you like, one day, perhaps in the future, to discover a dead body on the morning dew?
on moorland?
I don't mind it. Parkland, Moorland, Car Park.
Well, I have actually discovered numerous bodies.
No, you haven't.
When I was forensic.
Oh, right. Well,
I used to work for them with Amanda Redman and all that lot. Yeah, I used to... I'd get a phone call. You must remember this.
Well, what was
get
the...
a phone call. Wait a minute, Bob. I've got a dead body. They want me to go and verify.
Right.
It's in the area of hard standing, just on the outskirts.
Just behind the tax office,
near
probably.
St Albans.
Yeah.
I'll be about half an hour, and I'll be back to continue this game of Scrabble. I'd go out and say, yeah, that's a dead body, and I'll be back home.
You'd scarper.
Yeah.
So
Is that body dead? They'd say. Well, for me, I'd say, yeah, dead.
But I'm just a baker.
You know, if you want a second opinion, I'll ring Bob.
Have you got anything favourite? Have you got something you say, my favourite X is this?
My favourite eggs.
X, I said. Like meaning...
Favourite X-Man?
No.
Wolverine. Favourite... I know what you mean.
Whatever.
I know. Yeah, my favourite... Well, my favourite part of my body is my leg. That one there.
That one there?
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's higher than the other leg at the moment, isn't
Yeah. It's actually about 3 inches shorter than the other one.
Yeah.
Which is... You'll never see me walking in a straight... I always walk in a circle.
Yeah. But you don't.
Not when I have this shoe on.
Yeah, okay. You got a specialised shoe. Do you remember when we first met? I don't remember, so I'm asking you to fill me in on it.
No, hang on. We were both at the circus. Working in the circus, weren't we?
Yeah. Did you used to go to those...
I always wanted to be a lion tamer, and I went for I remember going for the job and said, look, I've got a chair and grit. I've got the bollocks to do this. And I've got my own chair.
Yeah.
It was you who gave me the job.
No, it wasn't. No, I didn't give you the job because you didn't have the outfit. You didn't have the red felt outfit.
The red felt outfit.
Yeah.
I had the chair.
Yeah, you had a chair. We all had chairs in those days. You had to take one everywhere you went, didn't you?
Do you ever use a chair to fend off a lion nowadays?
No, but I would. It's my biggest ambition in my life is to cuddle a tiger. God, I would love to do that.
Well, I can maybe sort something out there.
Do you prefer work...
Have you given up looking at your phone?
Well, I'm not getting the responses I expected from you. Do you prefer working in an outbuilding or an annex? Let's see if that helps.
My favourite place to work is in the cloisters.
Yeah?
That's what I do my thinking. And when I've come out of the cloisters, I go to the foyer.
Foyer. Yeah.
Foyer? What is it?
Foyer. No, it's not. Foyer.
If you're in a foyer, is it foyer or foyer?
Foyer. Foyer?
Foyer. And if someone drives your car away, is it a valet or a valet?
Valet.
Because I get terribly confused in America on my regular trips to America.
So you asked them to drive the foyer?
I say, look, I'm in the foyer, and I want a valet to take my car, my automobile, from the foyer.
I didn't think you were the type of person who would have asked for a valet. It surprises me.
I asked the directions to a valley. I've done that before.
Yeah. Where's the nearest valley, mate?
Look, I'm in Wales. I want to see a valley.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about these valets.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a gander at one.
So they point me in their direction, I go and have a look at a valet.
Have you ever laid full length, either straight across or diagonally, in a vestibule?
You can't lie diagonally in a vestibule.
I've done it.
You can't.
I've done it.
I've stood in a vestibule with you.
Have you?
Yeah. This is actually true.
OK.
You and me...
Do you know at last?
We were on our bikes and we went somewhere and we found a vestibule and stood in it. And I took a photo. Before telephones had cameras on them, I took a picture of you in a vestibule. And there was no way you could have laid sideways on it.
What a time to be alive, eh? Do you know what I mean?
You don't remember that time,
I
do you?
don't. Was it with you when we went to Versailles and we both exposed ourselves next to the Treaty of Versailles? Was that with you? Or it might have been with me Uncle Pete.
No, I think what you're confused... We both went and had a jump on the Magna Carta. I have no idea where it's going, but I'm enjoying it.
So, do you remember how we first met? Not really.
Was it at the eye clinic? Because I know you were wall-eyed and I was cross-eyed.
Yeah.
And they said, never the twain shall meet. But we did.
I do remember being with someone in an optician's. I didn't know
that was me.
you. That was you?
Yeah, I was the optician.
Yeah.
But you couldn't tell.
I remember you were very warm and very kind to me.
Yeah, I was.
And he gave me a hot drink and, and washed my trousers for me.
Give you a hot toddy.
So, 2 years in the army, yeah? When you were 18.
Yeah. And that, you know that film Fury about tanks?
Yeah.
That was about me.
What did you...
That was my exploits in the tank division.
Or which one? Were you the
Panzer.
Were you the Brad Pitt character then?
No, I wasn't Panzer, I was the other side.
You were on the...
Church, I was in the Churchill.
Churchill's team, yeah.
No, Sherman.
American Sherman tank.
Yeah, that was me, yeah.
But what's based on your life?
Yeah, Brad Pitt played me. So do you remember when we first met?
Yeah, I remember when.
I think it was at, we were both signing on.
Yeah, that's true.
And we went to... the government put on one of those schemes. It was for people, unemployed people, to show them how to do turn-ups on the trousers.
Yes, I remember, yeah.
Because our trousers were dragging in the dirt.
They were, yeah.
So we all turned up.
Without needles and threads.
They said, here, take your bottom of your trousers and turn it over. Wow.
And we had to...
What a day, what a revelation.
And we had to partner up, you see, and I held your turn-ups up.
Turns up, so you know you can turn it in an interview without your trousers dragging on the ground. And the same goes for your sleeves.
What, turn-ups on your sleeves?
Just turn your sleeves back if they're too long. Because they were hanging out here, you know, right down.
And you'll get any job.
Well, look, this has turned out all right for us, hasn't it?
I suppose so. Some would say.
Yeah.
So, do you have a comedian other than me that you think's great?
Wow. Does Chris Tarrant count?
Has he got a catchphrase, this Chris bloke, you can't remember?
Where are the bells?
Where are the bells? I don't know. Yeah.
Come up with... Give us a catchphrase. Go on, make one up now. Just say something.
Ooh, you've pulled that too long.
See, that can work, can't it?
Yeah.
Can you shoehorn that into a sentence?
Yeah. I tell you what, Judith, you've pulled that too long. Get out of the shop.
End of scene.
What would your new catchphrase be? We need a new one, so what would it be?
Who's got all the Johnnies?
It's a bit sexy.
It's an army thing.
Oh, right, yo. Where do you buy your meat, Vic?
You know as well as me, I slaughter it myself in the garden.
What's your favourite fabric, Vic?
Chiffon, the most romantic of all the fabrics.
Excuse me, more romantic than silk?
Chiffon is the most romantic fabric there is.
Oh, you've pulled it out too far. Oh. You really have.
As I go wafting by you with me chiffon on...
Yeah?
And it's scented, of course.
Well, you didn't say that.
You always raise an eyebrow. Oh, there he goes, in that romantic chiffon outfit.
It's a bit ghostly. If I saw you in a satin, like, say, satin trouser...
Green. Emerald green.
Emerald
satin
green
trousers. Yeah. Wide leg.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll be in heaven. What's the worst job you ever had, mate?
Well, thanks for asking the question, son.
It's all right, mate.
Worst job.
Come on, it's fun. Let's find out things.
It is fun, actually, isn't it, finding stuff out? Well, I was a troubadour for quite a long time, as you well know.
What is a troubadour? I don't know.
It's a bloke who... male prostitute.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's not. It's a singer. But I was a male prostitute. I just thought that was the worst job I ever had was being a male prostitute. Do you not remember when I met you?
Yeah, well,
you came knocking on the caravan door.
Yeah.
Is that how you met?
Yeah, I was a male prostitute. And he turned up. I heard this banging on the door. I thought, that's a bloke, that. And he tried to cover it up with his wig, especially, and that flock dress that you have. And I said, come in then, and I know you're a bloke, so don't...
You didn't know I was a bloke.
Oh, I did. That bang on the... you know, banging like that on the door. And he said, I've come for me fiver's worth.
And I'm pleased to report I did get my fiver's worth. Very much so.
No, you didn't.
Would you be kind enough to sing a ladies and gentlemen song?
Would anyone care to offer a request? Come on, you...
Songwriter!
Ah, Mr. Songwriter, write me a song on your trumpet. Play it like Miles Davis from the days we spent in that caravan near Lowestoft.
It's a beautiful song. What do you like with technology?
What do you think?
Well, I know it's for the ladies and gentlemen.
Tell them how good I am.
You're very good at technology. What's your favourite piece of technology?
I do own some headphones.
No, and you've done really well.
Yeah?
You've done really well.
Bakelite, but they still work. So let's see what else. I've got a television, an iron that has a light on it.
Yeah, does it project steam or just kindness, you know what I mean?
No, it does have a light on it, so it's quite modern.
That is a modern unit, yeah. What else have you got?
I've got an hairdryer.
You got dimmer switches, I know that.
Yeah, I have, haven't I?
You got a hot water tank.
I'm quite up on technology,
That's
aren't I?
exactly right.
Yeah. I've got some of them, those shoes that light up when you jump up and down.
Yeah? Why would shoes light up when you jump up and down?
Because it's fun, man! Oh, yeah. I've got lights on my bike wheels at the front, haven't I?
Yeah, you have. And you've got lights on the end of your...
Let me get... Technology is basically about lights, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I know you have to... The more lights, the more you'll pay for it, that's for sure. Vic, do you have a Lucky Charm?
I've got a rabbit's foot.
Yeah?
But do I have a Lucky Charm? I've got my lucky bonnet.
Yeah? Tell us a little bit more about it and about the amount of luck it brings.
If you rub the bobble...
Yes?
Something lucky happens to you that day.
Yeah?
Have I got a lucky... I've got a lucky finger.
Yeah? Which one?
You know, whatever I point at comes true.
Honestly, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you mind pointing at me?
You're really
you.
there.
I'm
This
really
isn't a dream.
Experiencing just post
This is
point.
not a dream.
Incredible. Vic, is there a character that you've played in the past that you'd say was your favourite?
Do you know that film The Shining?
Yeah.
When he put his head through the door with his axe and said, hello, John.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. Terrific scene.
Yeah, that character in The Shining. I enjoy playing him.
My favourite...
At the local church.
My favourite character, would you be willing to do a bit of Kinky John?
You are the Sergeant Mincemunch.
I did enjoy it, but I won't ask you to do that.
You can if you
haven't
want.
got the toilet roll.
Can't remember. Can you remember any lines?
I can't really. I know that Daniel Day-Lewis ripped it off completely for that film.
For the gangs of New York.
Yeah. He even did
Oh, man. He did it. I'm the leader of the gang of New York.
That was always my favourite. Have you got a variety of
milk story?
Everybody has a milk story. But,
have I got a favourite?
Have you got a favourite variety of milk? You know, skim, non-skim?
I like full fat, a gold top.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, what's it got to do with you?
What would you put that in your tea?
Cornflakes and tea.
You put full
and
fat
tea.
in your tea?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's disgusting.
Oh, you have that insipid stuff that's mainly water. It's like 90% water.
It's actually...
with a tiny bit of white in it.
Yeah, and it goes nice in tea. Look, 74% of the British public can't be wrong. That's how many drink skimmed.
What, pathetic milk?
Yeah.
I like gold top in my tea, and if I haven't got that, I put butter in.
And would you put butter on your cereal instead of milk?
I have done.
Yeah, I've done. Mind you do like butter, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You're a butter boy.
I love it.
Mr. Butterboy.
I put it on me. Well, I put it on everything. Put it in my tea, put it in my cornflakes, put it in my bread.
Yeah.
Put it on me pillows if I want a nice silky finish. You know, like it's all nice, freshly laundered pillows, nice covering, light covering of butter. Beautiful, beautiful night's sleep.
Yeah.
All over, and then all over the sheets. Yeah. Just slide into the sleep.
I believe that
on a hot summer's night.
Yeah. I believe Simon Cowell likes to butter his sheets in that way as well. Slide in there with his and sleep with his leopard. Well, that's all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much to Mr. Vic Reeves. Thank you for your attention and good evening.